Now just for fun, I'm going to go in and make a wet mount so that we can view these flagellated spermatozoids. So to start with, then we want to be sterile. So I'm going to turn on the Bunsen burner slightly, light our Bunsen burner. So then I'm going to take the scalpel and we'll flame the scalpel so that it is nice and sterile. Now what I'm going to do is look through the microscope here, and what I can do then is basically take this scalpel, we'll flame it, cool it off, and I can grab little teeny tiny gametophytes with the scalpel. I want to then have a drop of water on my slide. So a nice little drop of water on my slide. And we'll take the gametophytes and put them down in that drop of water. Reflame my scalpel. And then we'll grab a cover slip, which you've seen me do before. And we'll put the cover slip right on the slide. Now instead of examining it with this microscope, I'm going to move it to a compound microscope so that we can get up under higher magnification to see the spermatozoids. I'm now under the compound scope, under the 4x objective, so 40x magnification. You can see here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 male gametophytes, right? The little brown round parts on the bottom are the spore coats. That was the original spore that we started with. It hatched out and turned into a multi-celled gametophyte. Each of those round structures then are basically going to produce spermatozoids. So in the fern, then the fern makes swimming sperm. The sperm are going to be released from those little ball-like structures on the gametophyte. They will swim over to the hermaphrodite and fertilize the egg. Now, if I decrease the light right here, what we can do is then you can see all of those spermatozoids swimming around now. So everywhere, all those little teeny tiny things are being released from those gametophytes and swimming around. So I'm going to increase the magnification here, and we'll focus in so we can actually see those guys. There we go. So now we can see all those little teeny tiny spermatozoids swimming everywhere that were released out of these gametophytes, and they're swimming around everywhere. I'm going to center on one. I can see one that's actually not moving too much there. We can go up under the 40x magnification and focus in on that guy right there so we can see it nicely. Adjust the light a little bit, and we'll focus in and we can see all of these guys swimming around there. So those are the little spermatozoids that are swimming around everywhere from these ferns. Okay. Now here's where they're released. So these little ball-like structures are where these guys are made. Those are actually called antheridia. And then when they're subject to water, then these little guys are going to be released from those antheridia, and then they're going to swim out, find the eggs, and fertilize the eggs. Now here's another view. This is a close-up of the hermaphroditic gametophyte. This is the female part of the hermaphrodite. So the location of the egg is right inside that structure, which is called a archegonium. And you can see all of the flagellated sperm swimming right around the archegonium and all ready to fertilize that egg.